Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and this is not exactly the start of a new campaign, but it's a campaign that I will be starting to record here soon. I wanted to play some Europa Universalis Rome. This is an older Paradox Grand strategy game, but one that I've wanted to play. I think the Roman period is great. Now, some of you maybe are not super familiar with this compared to, say, EU4, but this is the map. This is what we're dealing with here. There's a ton of different bookmarks dates, like right here. There's the I can start here in 490 with the Punic War, so I can play as Carthage or as Rome. The first Punic War. Then we've got the second Punic War. Same two fighting as well. Although there's some other interesting things going on here in the east with Macedon, for example. I could play starting in 647, where Gaius Marius is in charge. This is where his reforms and whatnot are going on, and there's some interesting things going on in the east with Bithynia. Of course, there's the Gallic Wars start in 696, where I could start going up here into Gaul, into Brittany. The die is cast in 709. See here, there's a united Gaul, more or less, and a bit of northern Italy. So this is Caesar and his rebels, and they're going up against the Senate in Rome, as opposed to the Roman rebels up here, for example. So you see this is a dictatorship under Caesar. Over here, Pompey is doing an oligarchic republic. Or we could jump ahead to the first emperor here with, Augustus himself in charge, although you have the rebels in the east under Mark Antony. And Cleopatra is actually her own country. Egypt is still its own country in this start. So we've got a few different start dates here, of course, and I can go to specific ones as well, but I think maybe for this first one we'll just go somewhere specific. Like we have the Syrian War here. I could also play as the Seleucids out here. Under Antiochus. There's a lot of interesting things here in this early period of the Roman Republic. So I was just making this video because I don't know what people would want me to play. Of course, the game is named after Rome, so I figured that Rome would be a popular choice, but then when would you want me to play? Would you want me to fight against Carthage, or against the Seleucids, against the Greeks, against Epirus? As Augustus? Do you want me to play as Caesar? And maybe you don't want me to play as Rome at all. You want me to play somebody in the east, play Bithynia or Pontus, maybe try to be a regional power. Maybe I can start with the Gallic Wars and pick one of the tribes here and just see how long I can go without getting my ship pushed in. I don't know how to say it. Or I could play the Picts up here and maybe try to unite the islands of the British Islands over here, turn them into the Pictish Islands or some such like that. So this is a series that I want to get up and started before the end of the month. And I know it's usually to my Patreon viewers to pick the things that I do or vote on the things that I do, but I wanted to just put it out there and just get a general consensus. There's not going to be any poll in the chat or anything like that. Just give me an argument about who I should play and why. Anyway, thanks for your time, and I think this will be a fun series, whatever it ends up being. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I think you guys will enjoy it too, those of you who've never seen EU Rome before. Anyway, so y'all have yourselves a great day.